There are many islands across our planet, some inhabited, others uninhabited, some well-known and others virtually unknown. But if you want to find the most dangerous island in the world, then you will need look no further than Brazil, where an island is so dangerous that landing on it is actually illegal. What makes this island so dangerous, and why is it forbidden to set foot on it? Join us as we count down the top 10 facts about this Brazilian island, which is widely known as Snake Island. Number 10. Welcome to Snake Island. Located about 33 kilometers off the coast of São Paulo in Brazil, Ilha da Queimada Grande is a small island which has a population of roughly 4,000, which makes it one of the least densely populated places on Earth. 9. Home to golden lanceheads. While the island may not be inhabited by humans, it is home to thousands of snakes. In fact, it is thought that there could be as many as one snake for every square meter of land on the island. The species mainly found here is known as the golden lancehead, or in scientific circles, Bothrops, and it is believed that these snakes evolved from mainland counterparts over a period of 10,000 years after they arrived on the island via the process known as rafting. This occurs when vegetation such as tree trunks float out into the sea and provide a makeshift raft for any animals that can find their way onto them. 8. A very dangerous snake. The golden lancehead is considered to be one of the most dangerous snakes on Earth. Their venom is extremely potent and contains both neurotoxic and hemotoxic compounds. This means that their bite can cause death within hours due to respiratory failure and internal bleeding. Number 7. Beware of the sightings. If you do happen to venture onto this island, then you've got to keep your eyes peeled. Well, actually that is probably the last thing you'd be doing if you were bitten by one of these snakes. But it's recommended that anyone visiting the island keeps a lookout for not only snakes, but also their droppings. That's because the golden lancehead is known to defecate up to 10 times a day. So you're bound to find plenty of snake poop on this island. 6. No going on shore. If you arrive at the island, then don't even think about going on shore. In fact, you should probably turn around and head back to wherever you came from. That's because access to the island is only allowed with special federal authorization. You see, the Brazilian Navy considers the island to be a nature preserve, and to protect the snakes, they guard the island day and night to make sure no unauthorized personnel set foot there. Number 5. The history of the island. As far as we know, human beings have had a presence on the island, dating all the way back to the 1500s. Back then, the Portuguese used the island as a temporary stopover point during their travels between Africa and Asia. However, it wasn't until the 1920s that the first lighthouse was constructed on the island. Unfortunately, the island's first lighthouse keeper didn't make it much past the decade. He was found dead in his quarters with what appeared to be bite marks all over his body. The remaining lighthouse keepers either resigned or met an untimely demise, which led to the abandonment of the lighthouse and the island itself. Uninhabited since the 1920s. With all of the snakes on the island, it's probably a relief that no one has made their home here since the 1920s these days. The only people you'll find on the island are scientists who have been granted temporary permission to study the unique ecosystem. Number 3. Only the brave dare. If you decide to visit this island, then you must sign a waiver absolving the Brazilian Navy of all responsibilities should anything go wrong during your visit. After all, it only takes one wrong move to get bitten by one of these highly venomous snakes, and the chances of receiving medical attention in time are slim to none. It is for this reason that many refer to this island as the most dangerous island in the world. No, a paradise for scientists. Despite the danger posed by this island, it's actually a paradise for scientists. They can observe and study these rare snakes without being bothered by pesky tourists and humans. Plus, thanks to the lack of predators on the island, the snakes are able to thrive and reproduce without fear of being eaten by another animal. Number 1. A trip you won't soon forget. Taking a trip to Snake Island is not something you'll soon forget. If you do manage to get there, that is, because the Brazilian Navy has made it abundantly clear that anyone caught trying to sneak onto the island will be arrested and charged with trespassing. And if you're unlucky enough to be bitten by one of the snakes, then you might never get the chance to tell anyone about your trip at all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.